So where the movie really picks up is the journey of Odysseus and his men. And the way it's shot sometimes like a Terrence Malick movie because Nolan does do the flashback. He doesn't tell the story in a linear fashion. Nolan is obsessed, it seems like, in a lot of his films about time. So Odysseus is kind of flashback between the journey with his men and him on the island with Calypso, um, or he is being plagued, or I mean, or it's usually with his interaction with Athena, the Zendaya character. So we're kind of going back and forth through time. And it's actually really fascinating too, because you're kind of seeing Odysseus as a leader, and a leader that's making, after the sacking of Troy, making some really bad decisions. And I got to tell you, yes, the scene with the Cyclops and Circe, the witch, is something that could be straight out of an A24 horror film, and is very disturbing. But the things that isn't really talked about that much, and it's really disturbing for me, was that whole scene with the giants. When they're coming at Odysseus and his men, that is some of the most terrifying images that I've seen. And just when you think they're safe once they get on the boat, you see those giants, because there's like three ships, and there's this great moment where Odysseus is in the lead ship and he looks back at the other two ships, and they don't make it because the giants get to them and starts tearing that boat apart. And there's this beautiful music that's playing through all this horror, and seeing his men being slaughtered and killed is beautiful. And it's really fascinating to see that almost every time they show up on some island, they're being run off. There's a lot of get back to the boat. And you start to understand that right away, this journey home is just, it's cursed. It's just like they're so, what's the word I'm looking for? They're so defeated that they're generally lost out at sea. And it really is a fascinating way of looking at it.